I never really enjoyed going to school, and I was never the person who got really great grades. But the last 5 months of my high school, I completely changed that around. I started enjoying going to school, and I started getting better grades in every single one of my classes. It was incredible, and I realized why I was able to make that switch, and that's what I want to give you in this video. The other day on my story, I asked you guys, what's something that you're struggling with right now? And a lot of people wrote that they're struggling with studying, feeling stressed, and it just not giving them energy, and it just not feeling good in the body. And that's kind of how I felt my entire life, up until that time in high school when I suddenly made that switch. And so I want to show you how I made that switch and what exactly I did to suddenly feel motivated and suddenly be able to get better grades. And these principles I've used ever since in all other areas of my life. So if you're not in school, if you have some sort of dream, or you just want to get motivated, I really think this will help you out. Please hit that like button if you like this video, right button, and the notification bell, and let's get into it. As I said, was never really motivated to go to school, and I just enjoy dancing. Every single day after school, I would jump on my bike and I would bike to either dance class or I would teach dance classes. So it was always just like me looking forward to dancing. But for the last year during high school, at Christmas, I went to Australia to visit my dad, which is where he lives. And for the first time, I started reading a self-development book. My dad brought me this book, and I was like, nah, Dad, that is not for me. But I gave it a shot, and let me show you. This is the Danish version, that's the one I got, but it is Louise Hay, and it is called Heal Your Life. And this book introduced me to law of attraction, to goal setting, and that you actually can create your emotions and your life and everything that you want to achieve. And so it opened up this new thought process for me, thinking that, whoa, if this is true, maybe I should try and set a goal. And so I set the goal that I wanted to get into like this psychology studies. And in Denmark, you have to have really good grades to get into that school. So the fact that I set a goal that I really wanted, and I knew the reason for the goal, so I knew my why and I knew the goal, very clear goal, very clear why. It was very important for me to get good grades. It was very important for me because I wanted to get into the study. So I got home from Australia, and suddenly everything just started feeling a lot easier because I actually started to want to do my homework. I wanted to do these assignments. I wanted to do a good job. And when you have energy on wanting to do something because you have a goal that you want to achieve, everything just becomes so much more fun. So my biggest advice to you is that if you're going to school right now and you're feeling a little bit lost or it's feeling stressful, you might not have a clear enough vision of where it is taking you, of where you want to go, why it is that you are studying this thing right now. And maybe it is because your parents wanted you to do that, but maybe you could set a goal that, okay, if I finish this studies very well, then I can go on to do this other thing I want, or whatever it is for you. Or if you study really hard, your parents are gonna let you do other sorts of things on the side, and that will motivate you enough to finish and do really well in your school. I just think that when we're in something 100%, it gets so much more fun to be there. And when we're getting up every day and just dragging our bodies because we're doing something that we were told that we had to do, or something that we think we have to do to please others, for me at least, that does not give me any sort of joy in life. But when I find my goal and I find my reason, it just helps me feel so much more motivated and less stressed because I want to do it. I want to be where I am, and I have this really incredible vision and goal in mind. I didn't end up actually going to that psychology study, but that's the thing. We can have a goal and be really excited, and then our goals can change as we go. But as long as we have a goal, we might not know that that's the right thing for us, but as long as we have a goal, it'll help us grow and it'll help us feel good in the moment as we're working towards something. But it's also okay that if we change our mind. The reason I changed my mind is because I did not know. I was in the belief that becoming a personal trainer was not a thing that you could do, because that was like not anything I'd never seen or heard of anyone doing that. And then me going to America, just visiting America, I saw that that was a possibility, which then led me to other things that led me to personal training, and now I'm taking a life coach course. So it's like, we can always change our goals, but if we just have one goal that excites us, then that might change, and that's okay. But I do think that when we are passionate about something, it will lead to more things that gives us that form of excitement and really joy for life. That's really my purpose with this video, is that anyone who's in school or finishing up a work project that's really tough or something, that you find what is your end goal, what is it that you want to achieve with this, and how can you make this path as joyful as possible, so that you feel good every single day. It might also be that, oh, you know what, if I go on a run every single morning before I go to school, I'll feel so much better throughout the day, and that'll give me more energy. Or if I meditate, or if I make time for a dance class. I'm just saying things that I can relate to, but whatever that is for you. You might want to do small things that you know will give you a little bit of energy on this journey that you're on until you're done. And for me, every time I've done something that's hard, where I struggle, I feel like I learn so much. And when we're in it, it might not feel that way. It's the same with any challenge that we face in life. We might not feel why we're having this challenge or adversity right now, but after everything has passed, typically there is some sort of lesson or some sort of gift or just like freedom on the other side. So just remember that if you're going through a little bit of a tough time right now, that the other side is going to be beautiful. But try and enjoy every single moment of what you're doing right now, and having a goal and having a why absolutely has helped me with anything I've gone through in my life. I hope you're gonna grab a notebook and a piece of pen and write down your goals and why it is that you want this goal. And if you want to read this book, it was my first self-development book that I read ever. It's called Louise Hay, Heal Your Life. So that definitely will get you into a good mood as well if you decide to read that. You can also listen to the audiobook, that might be easier. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and let me know in the comments below if any of this helps you, and if you're struggling with something, if I can make another video for you. I would really love to do more of these videos where I help people, because that truly is what I want in this life. It's like to help people with the lessons that I've learned, because I learned so much from people who share their knowledge. And so if I can help someone with anything that I've learned in my life, then that would mean the world to me. So thank you again for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.